Hello everyone, this is Kenji here again. I'm back again. I know that my last video of how I was feeling like I wanted to give up definitely probably scared a lot of you guys, and it scared me too. Um Honestly, I think what happened is that I did have a major mental breakdown for the first time in a while since I started my treatment last year. And I think what really triggered it this time was after talking to my surgeon, thoracic surgeon, when he told me that he sees more lung nodules, not only in the right side, but also in the left side as well. And after he told me that he doesn't think surgery is an option anymore, at least for now, right? And he just basically told me that I should continue. Or he never said it like that, but like he thinks that he would encourage me to continue with my chemo, right? But for some reason, what I heard was, oh, like your lung is not like you have no chance. Your cancer has spread so much that like it's not operable anymore, and all you can do now is just do chemo to earn more time. But you pretty much um have little to no chance of beating your cancer. I don't know, I feel like that's what I heard, and that what really broke me down because after I talked to him, yeah, I felt like there was no hope. I felt like, what is the point of me continuing this treatment if these if more long nodules are going to pop up like that, right? And I wasn't even sure if the new regimen was working on my new or working on those long nodules or not. And I don't know, I feel like sometimes I can be pretty negative and pessimistic. And certainly, yeah, I've had those moments where in the past where I feel like I just want to give up right away, right? When I'm faced with a hardship, when I'm faced with a lot of challenges, I just want to give up right away. Maybe it's my personality, I don't know. Maybe my mentality is not as strong as some people. Maybe that's how my brain is wired. Um, I don't know, but immediately after, yeah, I talked to my surgeon, I felt like I just wanted to give up. And, obviously, all the pain, and I wouldn't call it a pain actually, it's just, it's just different level of, I guess, discomfort or struggle, suffering, right? But just this nausea, it was so crippling and just debilitating, right? And I think what was interesting, during this round of chemo was actually the first day was the worst. First 2 days was the worst. Usually, it's either third or fourth day, sometimes fifth day. That is when it's the worst. But for some reason, the very first day was it already felt really, really severely bad. And maybe the second and third day it got like maybe mildly better, but still maybe yeah, it still was very hard. Um and yeah, I just could not shake off this feeling and this thought of like what's the point of my life if I'm going to live like this? And yes, right. I mean, it's true that the cycle is only going to last for another 5 rounds, right? So for a total of 6 rounds. But when you're in pain, obviously your brain doesn't think, it cannot think logically, right? All the senses in your brain just goes out the window, and yeah, you're not a sensible person when you're suffering, and you definitely think um emotionally. And I think also, yeah, you become very rash. And I think maybe that's what happened this time, right? When I was in a lot of pain and struggle. I don't know why I keep saying it pain, but it's actually not a pain. It's just nausea. But it just another level of nausea, and you feel pretty helpless, right? And they already give you all these anti-nausea medication, all these steroids, in your IV when you're getting your infusion, but those and those medications are really strong, but I guess it wasn't still enough to counter the nausea. And they also give you the oral pills for you to take at home. So I did take them as I think every like 4 to 6 hours, as recommended on the instruction. But I mean, they helped maybe like a little bit, but then again, nausea never went away completely. Um, so it was just constant struggle, and I barely got any sleep. Right? I think during the first night, I think I woke up like 4 or 5 times because I was just so nauseated, and I could barely drink any water. I could barely eat anything. I mean, I still ate. And, I think this is actually considered still not as bad because I know that some people end up vomiting and they have to go to ER. But luckily, I did not throw up. But yeah, I was so bedridden. And yeah, like while like when you're in suffering, you just want to end it, right? But now, at least like this week, I feel so much better, as you can tell. So I feel so much better. So that's why I'm able to record another video to give you guys update that right am not I am not ending my treatment yet. But definitely last week I really did want to end it, and I actually ended up sending a message, a private message to my oncologist to tell her that I actually want to end it. That I don't think I can continue this chemo treatment. I actually sent it, right? I don't know, guys. again, I was not on the right mind, I guess. And yeah, so I met with her yesterday to give you guys more concrete update. I met with her yesterday in person to discuss like my symptoms, side effects, and my treatment. And yeah, she wants me to keep going, and I think I will continue. And also, they did a genomic, like genetic marker testing, something like that. It basically tests, um, or yeah, like they send it to a lab, and they, I guess, they scan all the biomarkers in your cancer uh cell, whatever, and to see if there's any mutation and whatnot. And they find all these like specific genes, expression of genes in your cancer cell. And I think I had like this one specific gene called KRAS. That's supposed to be like a form of mutation, I believe. And she told me how I might be a good candidate for a trial. But she told me how I still need to finish this chemo cycle before she's able to refer me to a trial, right? So I think what they do is they do I think it's called targeted therapy, where it's supposed to be like more like, you know how chemo usually it affects your healthy cells too, right? It affects everything, but that targeted therapy is supposed to be more targeted. So basically less toll on your body, on your cells, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I might be a good candidate for that. But I mean, who knows? You know, this chemo regimen, I might have a complete response, and those lung nodules might disappear, hopefully, and then I might not have to do that study or do targeted therapy. So we'll see, right? So yeah, so I guess one major significant update I can give you guys is that yeah, am going to continue my chemo treatment, and I'm not going to give up yet. Even if I wanted to, right? I really, really wanted to. And I really felt like, yeah, I was definitely on the brink of giving up. I really felt it. And also, yeah, I mean, you guys have been like, I read I read all of your comments, by the way, guys. But sometimes I can be really, really slow because, you know, I'm still working and stuff. And there's like hundreds and thousands of comments sometimes. And but I really enjoy reading all your comments. And yeah, but it just takes me some time to read, to get to some of your comments. But I do read all your comments, and you know, many of you have been really, really supportive, have been giving me really encouraging and kind words, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, some of you have donated on my GoFundMe page. I really appreciate that as well. So yeah, I think for now I will continue. I'll continue to work full time. Some of you have actually advised me to, I guess, file a disability claim, um, which I'm considering, but I don't think I'm there yet. I feel like I still can continue to work, and yeah, I mean, I just want. I don't know. It just feels I don't know why, but it feels almost wrong to stop working. I don't know. Maybe that work ethics has been deeply instilled in me from my dad, especially. Um, I don't know, maybe that's what I internalized, growing up, as an immigrant child, right? Always working hard and just pushing yourself no matter what, right? But right now, I feel like I can still continue to work. I mean, like, look at me, like right now, I feel okay. I mean, I know that. So next Tuesday, I'll get another infusion. So I know that I'll be in a lot of despair and I'll be devastated. But the following week, I know for sure I'll be okay again. So it's like, 1 week I feel horrible, right? I feel miserable, and then another week I feel much better. I feel like I can push through. So I don't know. A lot of times I just spend time thinking, like, I guess I feel confused. Should I continue working? Should I stop working? Should I continue working? Should I stop working? I don't know, but as you guys know, like I've shared, this is not the first chemo I've done, right? So last October through or last November through like all the way to March, I was on the first regimen of chemo, right? That one. I was just as devastated, but I still struck through. And at that time, um, during that time, I was working two jobs, right? So I had one full time job, and I also had another part time job. Um, and yeah, I still was able to manage that, but now I quit my part time job, so I just now I'm working one full time job. But I feel like I can um truck through. I think hopefully. So we'll see, right? But yeah, I'll hopefully I won't make another video of me telling you guys I want to give up again, right? uh I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, that's exactly how I felt. I just had mental breakdown, like major breakdown last week, and I think I think I definitely felt passively suicidal. And yeah, I just wanted to just let go of everything. But fortunately, that's not how I feel. I've been praying a lot too, with my family as well, and they've been praying for me as well. So I think it really helps, right? And knowing that there's um a lot of people, a lot of you guys that are praying for me and that are really wishing me to recover fully, right? I think it really helps, right? That I'm not alone in this journey, on this journey, right? So I don't know why sometimes I get obsessed with these you trying to use the right prepositions. Sometimes it's so confusing. But anyways, oh yeah, also I found the online cancer support group. So I think I'm going to go to that one, and hopefully yeah, it will help as well. I think connecting with people that are going through a similar struggle, I think there's definitely it can be a great support, right? I think you can like the feelings of empathy and just yeah, just the feeling that like there's someone else out there who is going through the similar struggle as you are. I think it really helps knowing that, right? And in the comments section as well, like some of you left left comments, like some of you shared your own experience with cancer. And it seems like there's also some of you guys, some of my viewers who is going through the cancer journey themselves as well, and they have been sharing how horrible, how you know, the chemo has been for them as well, but they never gave up, right? So they just keep going. And yeah, really, really like reading those comments really inspired me to want to just, you know, push through this, right? So yeah, again, I really appreciate you guys. You guys have been really, really helpful. Oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm so fortunate like to have like such a supportive community, and I just don't know how I can pay you guys back, right? But I really, really appreciate all of you guys too for being there for me just from the start. And yeah, so thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video. Okay. Thank you guys, and take care and have a great night. Okay. Bye.